Hi everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. So today I wanted to tell you why writers make amazing entrepreneurs. Now if you think that you have to leave your craft of writing to become an entrepreneur, or that doing them both simultaneously is not doable, I want to just let you guys know to just toss that out the window right now. It is not true. Writers make amazing entrepreneurs because I'm going to give you 4 examples of these huge advantage that writers have when it comes to entrepreneurs just starting out, and why it's so important for you guys to really hone in on those skills. So first one is that writers understand human behavior. Yes, you understand how human behavior, you understand the mind, you understand this because you create characters, you create dialogue that these characters say, and you make them work together, right? You make them get from point A to point B, and you throw in villains, you throw in heroes, you throw in jesters and mentors. You do all those things and you put it together in one entire story. It's amazing. So you've got to use that. Successful entrepreneurs are always understanding human behavior too, because they want to see what the customer is going to buy, what they're going to do next. And if you have that already under your belt, you've got a huge advantage. So the next one is writers communicate effectively. It is a huge advantage to be able to write good, tight copy. Now, if you're used to writing fiction or writing, screenplays or whatever, you may be used to elegant prose, or you may be used to writing scenes and things like that. But you will have to switch to writing really tight, punchy headlines and copy. And it is hard, it will take practice, but you guys, as writers already, you can learn that quicker than a lot of other people can. It's really, really a difficult craft to learn, but once people see that you're good at it, believe me, they'll hang on to you because they know how important, even writing a subject line in an email, writing opt-in copy, writing, headlines for videos and video descriptions. These are all skills that a lot of people really hate doing, but they're so important. And as a writer, you can really master that and make them tight and make them effective. So definitely use that power that you have. The third one should be obvious. It's storytelling. Writers know how to tell stories. They know about discovery and catharsis and reversal of fortune, even though I have those out of order. you know about plot points and about the big climax and resolution. Aristotle's Poetics and the Hero with 1,000 Faces and Save the Cat. All those things because you've studied the form through reading books. I was an English undergrad, and someone asked me, why do you want a degree in just reading books? And I just thought, there's no other way I'd rather spend 4 years of my life than reading some of the world's greatest books. But it helped me learn the form and craft of storytelling, which is so important. So you got to use that. Guys, we live in the age of alternative facts. People don't believe facts anymore, which it's really sad. So the only way you're going to get to convince people and to win them over is through story. And there's a lot of people who really don't know how to do it very well. Think of really good TED Talks. Great TED Talks that break down a difficult concept, they do it through telling stories. So if you know that, if you understand the form, if you understand how to do it effectively and how to bring conflict and resolve it, you have a huge advantage right there. It's huge, and you've got to use it. So the last thing is, writers have to be more than authors. Come on, we don't like to work a job where we feel burnout and then we can't come home and write, or we got to worry about paying rent and we don't have time to create. I know I've lived that life. So if you have a side hustle going on that's making you a little money and you can spend more time writing and creating and more time marketing your book, it's going to help you feel more fulfilled. It's going to help you feel better. And think of top tier writers. Before they were, these best-selling authors making a ton of money, which is a very few and far between, as we all know. They were journalists, or they did something else in addition to writing books. So you're going to have to, until you become at that top tier level, that's pretty much, you're going to have to rely on a side business. So why work a job that crushes your soul when you want to be writing during the day? And you can, if you're an entrepreneur, you can give yourself a little bit more freedom. It'll take a lot of hustle at first, but you'll eventually get that freedom that you want to spend your days writing. So that's what I have to give for you guys. And I want to tell you, you guys, writers, we have a gift, we have a calling. When you're not journaling or you're not writing your pages, you feel empty. And the thing that writers are so gifted in the most is you create this entire world. You just build it from scratch. You build your characters, you build your scenes, you build the entire action and story and all the internal struggles. You build it all from your imagination. And even though it's completely made up, it has an element of truth to it, right? It has a deep underlying story, and that underlying truth is what serves the world. It's the theme, it's the lesson, it's what you're offering to the world. So don't lose that. You can build on that and build a business from that. You are truth tellers, and it's so important, and you've got to share that. Don't let your talents go to waste, and make more money off your talents. You have a great skill that will always be needed no matter what happens. People will always need headlines and copy. People will always need to use words, and if you can use them brilliantly, you have a bigger advantage and a gift that you cannot waste. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope that was helpful, but don't wait on starting that business. You've got books to sell, you've got ideas to create, so keep creating, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!